Well, we started having just drama at Compass Prep Academy, and that we were finding it wasn't enough for kids that just absolutely love theater. An hour drama a week is not enough, and so that's kind of where it started and got born out of that. I asked Samantha Morrow if she would like to take over and start a program for students that just want to be focused and learn everything, every aspect of theater, and that's how that kind of began.
When you go to live theater, the focus isn't on cinematography or sets or anything. It's on human interaction and people dealing with big problems. And one of the things I like about live theater is the problems are usually bigger than the ones we face every day. So it opens up opportunities, especially if you go with a group, to discuss it.
ATC has taught me that it's okay to be crazy.
To open up and look inside myself and reach for things that I want to normally crawl under a rock about.
ATC's really been a place that I could just kind of like experiment and do a lot of try a lot of new things with my acting and just learning a lot with singing.
Well, it really given me the opportunity to get back into theater and to re-experience it from a different perspective than I was normally used to. So I'm very happy that I'm able to get back into everything and put myself out there again.
It's a place for people to go to let loose.
ATC has taught me not to think inside the box. I think when I first came here, I was so focused on doing what was right and what everybody thought theater should look like or a certain role should look like. But after Into the Woods, which was last summer, I guess, it really forced me to think outside the box and how do I look at this character, not how does everybody else look at this character.
Unlike most community theaters, ATC offers a place for students to be taught but also to teach. They place a lot of value on student leadership, and that's really important, you know, for students to see all the sides of theater and what it means to put on a production, and I think the community could really benefit from a place like that.
It's very much a home to come back to. I go away to school, and it's nice to have a family back at home. And it's also a place where I feel free to share my ideas and where I know they'll be appreciated.
We need venues and organizations like ATC. We need a way for the young people in our country to have an outlet to use their creativity. And so many things in the world, we get boxed in and we get narrowed down to these specific little jobs and tasks that don't allow for our artistic and creative side to come out. And it's been shown that when we can be creative and when we can have that freedom to tap into creativity, it really overflows into every area of our life.
I think that there's not really much out there like this. You have community theater, but honestly it's lacking in a lot of ways. There, a lot of times, again, the material that they produce is not necessarily family oriented, especially in the Atlanta area, downtown. There's a lot of stuff out there that's just not really suitable for families, and so I feel like it's also a great incubator for talent, that people who have already found that passion in their life can come and in this community be able to grow into themselves and enjoy that development.
This program is important for many people. They've come through this, they've learned how to develop their skill sets to go off and then use those skill sets to impact other children through productions or other people in the community to deal with issues that are tough issues, and to help bring them towards a biblical basis. So if you do not donate to ATC, you create a vacuum in the performing arts in the Canton area, and that performing arts vacuum will then be filled by somebody who's not a Christian based, and they will not allow them to develop and wrestle with questions and come to Christian answers.
We don't just offer like teaching about acting. It's like all these other elements backstage and
yes,
you know, being able to do tech stuff or stage managing.
Please donate to this ministry, because it is changing lives and it is opening up venues that the school system has closed down. And we want to see the arts continue to thrive because it plays a critical part in going forward as a country, as a city, as a county. Each child, each young adult, they have a specific role to play in the world, and this gives them the ability to have the self-confidence to be able to do what they need to do. And I think if we lose the arts, and the way we lose them is not having money to fund them. So please fund them, and let's not lose this amazing ministry that's pouring into the young adults who need this type of venue to continue to grow and be who they're called to be.
So you have just seen a few examples of students and parents and people in the community that have been impacted by ATC and that are a part of it. So we hope that you will hear their words and their stories, and that you will join with us and join with them in raising this money so that we can purchase labs. And we appreciate your support. We appreciate you watching this video and taking time, and we're really excited to see what comes out of this, and to see what all your support will be able to provide. So thank you immensely.
Liberating.
Collaborative.
I would say satisfying.
One of a kind, all separated by hyphens.
Fun. Hilarious.
Unique.
Talented.
Freedom.
Enlightening.
I would say ATC is innovative.
Hardest. An artist with heart.
Miracle. ATC is a miracle, baby.
Gosh. A little weird to put it that way. All right. But I agree that it's miraculous because we would not be here